your reasoning for your tattoos, and how you decide if you're gonna get a tattoo. That you said your mom. So give me that story again, because we talked about that before we went on air.
Because we were talking about having tattoos and did they hurt, and then we jumped into how long. I hate people that don't get stuff that means something to them. So like this one took me 3 years to plan out, and as I planned it out, I did this one. So this took 2 years to plan.
What did you get the tattoos about? I mean, you don't have to like walk me through every single one, but in general, like what is like a theme that we could expect?
It's pretty faith-based.
Okay.
In my own way of describing how I see faith and how I wanted to portray what it means to me. But the question I asked is, when I was 18 years old, I skipped half day high school to get my first tattoo inside here.
You got to do it sometimes.
And I remember I came home, and my mom and my grandmother they're good old Catholic girls, and God gave you one body, and just like turned off by it. And I asked 3 questions to myself: is what does it mean to me? Can I live with it forever? And how can I explain this to my kids? If I can explain all 3 of those, if I can answer all 3 of those questions inside myself, I get it. So those are, because you got to live with it forever. So there's no sense of it not meaning anything to you.
Yeah.
If it's because it's with you till you die.
Yeah.
And I'd say most of the people on the earth are gonna have kids one day, and they're gonna ask Daddy, "What's that? What's this?" And if you're embarrassed to tell them or explain it to them, obviously not when they're 6. Like, this is the Reaper. Maybe when they get older and they tell them the story behind it, they'd understand it. So like,
but have something.
Those questions will come up. And it's like, are you gonna be embarrassed to tell them? Like, that was a drunken mistake. It was a drunk tattoo, or that was the woman's name before I met your mom. Something like that. You know what I mean? Like,
don't want to.
No, I don't want to regret anything. Yeah,
I got you.
Regrets.
I think that's a good way to go about it. That's what I might have talked about it a couple of times on the show, that I've gone back and forth with getting tattoos, and I just, that me being that indecisive has just answered the question for me. Okay, if you're not sure, then don't do it. Like, I've always thought that I wanted one, I really originally wanted to get like a sleeve, like a half sleeve to like my chest, my left chest, because my right arm's strictly for getting buckets on Big Ty. But so I wanted to get, I think that's Swaggy P. I stole that from him. Swaggy P said that. But so that's what, I've always gone back and forth, but like, I don't know that there's enough that I would want. Like, I don't think I need that much space.
Is it because you don't know if you like the tattoos enough to have it for forever, or do you think you're just not going to go with it? Because I remember when I first got it, I was like, I'll never look good with a sleeve. And then now I end up having 2, and I'm not joking. It's like, I hear it enough, like, oh, you look good with sleeves. And I'm like, I know. It's like now I'm at the point, like, I want to get a leg sleeve, so it's like, I don't know if I'm going to look good with the leg sleeve, so I guarantee it's like one of those things in your head. It's like, I don't know if I'll look good with it, and then you do, and you're just like, yeah, this is my thing.
Leg tattoos freak me out, man. I'm not gonna lie. I got a friend of the show. He did this calendar. He's a photographer, Dylan. I think he was on the first episode of this year. And he's got some interesting leg tattoos, like Buzz Lightyear and all this shit. And he's got some funny stuff. But I remember I was joking with him about like leg tattoos and whatnot, and he's like, "Well, I got some." And I was like, "Fuck!" Like, I don't know. Like, I've seen like those memes like of the people that get leg tattoos just because they don't got the arms to get them on their arms, and I'm like, oh shit. Like, so I've just always been weird with leg tattoos.
I don't have arms for them either, but having tattoos covers up not having arms.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm a skinny guy too. I'm scared I'll look like Pete Davidson like once I get all the tattoos.
Yeah,
shout out Pete Davidson. He's funny as fuck, but I just.
You get a little more muscle on your arms than he does.
I mean, I hope so. I played a little bit of sports, and
he's just whatever he is. I don't know.
He's just a lengthy, funny looking guy. Yeah, he is. But that's what. Yeah, I'm nervous. I don't know how I would look with it, and so like that's why like if I'm not super proud of what it is, then I don't want to do it. So
yeah, definitely it's kind of like you put pride into it and what it means to you, and then eventually you start looking like eventually I think it becomes your look.
Is it addictive? Getting a tattoo? Because I've had a lot of people be like, dude, once you get one, like, I just want to keep getting tattoos.
I have 2 sleeves and I have a few other infused spots. They're addictive.
That's what I was gonna say. I mean, you got the full setup.
Yeah, 2 full sleeves. I'm gonna bring them down to the top of my hands and then bring this one up completely. I'm gonna be tattooed all the way up before I'm done.
You got like back tattoo?
I'll never do my back.
Good. Because that's somewhere where I just don't think. It's just like the tramp stamp thing. It just sticks
I'll
in
never
my head.
see it.
Yeah, that's where that's the thing. Like, don't you want to like be able to be like, this is my tat? Like,
yeah,
I just
show it off.
Hey, bro, you want to see my tat?
Let me get.
Turn
there's
around.
no mirror here conveniently for me. I can't see it.
Yeah,
you can't ever see it, and there's a lot of real estate back there. That's a lot of time to fill up. I just don't want to do my back.
Your back's like hypersensitive too. I feel like that's just like stupid to go through that pain for something you're not even gonna see.
Yeah, no, all my tattoos I can look at and see. It's. I've never understood back tattoos, and I'll never get one.
Yeah, No, yeah, I couldn't do it. I don't know. I don't think male or female should get a back tattoo. It's just
No.
weird. It freaks me out a little
Because
bit.
of the tramp stamp.
Yeah.
Such a turn off.
Yeah, it's so funny, dude. They're just funny looking. Thanks for watching that last video. Click right over here to see that episode in its entirety. Click over here if you want to subscribe and see more videos and other cool shit that we put out on this channel. Do it.